In today's tutorial, we're going to look at a couple of things. We're going to add something to our rocket ship, and we're also going to program something new. Let's start with the programming part. So what's going on is when I play this and I go up to the wall, it just keeps going and it disappears to whoever knows where. And same thing when I move down. We've got to make it so this rocket ship, if it goes off to the right, it comes back out the left side, and same horizontally and same vertically. So we can do an easy program with this, and let me show you how. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on one instance of the rocket. So we're going to double click on that. And I've already added this, but I'll show you how to do it. Right now you should just see your key presses here. But we need to do this, we need to add this event called outside room. This event is located, so you click add event, it's located in other. And you want to select outside room. And when you do that, it appears over on the left. Now with that selected, we want to add an action. And that action is this one in the Move tab called Wrap Screen. Okay, so you draw that into the Actions area, and the only thing you need to change here is you want to make it move in both directions. So I think it is defaulted to horizontal, but you want to move in both directions. And then click OK. So we've done one instance of the rocket. Now we're going to do each of the others. So you do the same thing here. You just add an event, click Other, and choose Outside Room. Okay. And then once you have outside room selected, you drag over Wrap Screen and you change it to in both directions. So take a moment and do that for all of your rocket objects. When you have finished doing that, go ahead and save your file and click on Run the Game. And let's see if this works now. So I'm going to move my rocket ship up. It's going to come up from the bottom. Same thing when I move right, it's going to come out the left side, and vice versa. So now we've got a little more programming that's going to help make our video game better. The next thing we're going to do, and the last thing we're going to do in today's tutorial, is we're going to add 2 asteroid sprites, okay? And these we're not going to do anything with today, but we will come back to these and program them to do what we need them to do. So if you remember to create your own sprite, you're going to click the Add Sprite button. And what I want you to do is make sure you label this just like we've been doing all along, SPR underscore, and I might call it asteroid underscore 1, just to differentiate it from the second one we'll create. The next thing you do is you're not loading a sprite, you're editing. So you're going to click Edit, and then in the sprite editor you want to go to File, New. Keep the width and the height, click OK, and then double click on the image, and that opens the image editor. In the image editor you want to enlarge or zoom in, and then you're going to create a solid asteroid, and you can get as creative as you want with this. So just go ahead and take some time, create a solid asteroid. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, and it's just a blob, looks like a little rock, any color you want. And I'll just go ahead and, oops, I'll do that. I'm just gonna color it in, make it as solid as you can. You can use different colors. So this first one is solid, and then you want to click the green check mark and click it again. Okay, and then it adds it on the left. The second one we can easily create by just duplicating the first one. So to duplicate the first one, you can just right-click, duplicate, and then rename it. So make sure you rename SPR underscore asteroid underscore, and I put EXP because this is going to be more of an animation that makes it look like an asteroid is exploding. So you can go ahead and do that. And then, actually, I'm going to do that one again from the beginning. So I'm going to click duplicate and then call it SPR underscore. I'll just call it ast exp. And I'm going to click OK for now, and then what you want to do is, you can double click again. You want to click Edit Sprite, and you notice that you have that one image that you created. But if you remember from creating the animation of the rocket and the stick figure from the lesson before that, we want to create something that animates the explosion of an asteroid. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the image 0, click copy image, and then we're going to click paste, and I'm just going to paste it. I'm doing Control V. I'm going to paste it so I have 6 images all together. Then with each image, you want to erase a little bit of the asteroid to make it look like it's disappearing. So here's the eraser. So I'm doing a little there, click OK, double clicking on the next one, enlarging it a little, erasing a little bit more, and just going through until the very last one is really almost disintegrated all the way. So here we go. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. A little bit more. And then finally, this one is just about all the way obliterated. So let's cut that all up. Just a few pieces left. And you can see the progression of the explosion. And you can see when I click Show Preview, it happens really fast. And then we're just going to click the check mark, click OK, and we've got our 2 asteroids. I'm just going to delete the second instance because I had already created one. So that's what we do. We've got our 2 asteroids. We've programmed something new into our objects, and we're going to keep building on this script as we move along in the coming days. So you want to make sure also just to save all along, and you're going to be submitting this in the next lesson after you add a little more.